11 minutes. Oh, hold on, 12 minutes for those. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Technically, I wasn't about to come back, but then I remember I had said something to Jennifer, and I want to keep my word. I was like, because I was doing a bunch of stuff, and I wasn't gonna come back. I was like, I was over there. Hey, now I was over there cooking. I'm cooking this chicken, and I like your meal. You know I like yours. You got me, Cassius? Use that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Hold on. Let me open up this bag, though. Here, use this next time. Don't make that game like it's not one. So technically, I wasn't going to come back, and I came back because Jennifer said she wanted to tell us something, and that's why I'm back. Technically, I'm not here really to. I wasn't in the room or the live or wherever y'all was at. Just to make it clear. Take care of that for me. Yeah, I'm saying no. It's faulty in here. It's faulty. I'm letting
How
you
long
up.
you gonna how long you
My
gonna be
screen gonna go
live?
blank because I'm taking this thing out the phone case.
How long you gonna be live?
Oh, it's on the blue. Oh, it's on the headphone. It's on the Bluetooth.
I can
Let me
hear
turn that on.
you. Okay. That still didn't answer my question. I don't know what's going on. We're about to find out, but I'm wondering how long he gonna be live for. I'm about to make sure I unblock some people. They can come and say what the fuck they need to say to me. Cause they seem to be hollering, I'm not scared, I'm not scared. But bitch, we was live for 3 hours. I got the recording of you saying that and would not come in. So
Who? How long you need me live?
I mean, how long you going live for?
Hold on. Let me turn this oven down because I'm over here burning up. I'm over here burning
I'm
up
finna
stuff.
check for shit stains since folks want to stick up for other motherfucking people.
I know they boy getting tired of me and having to fan this because this fire alarm sensitive.
I thought it was Friday, but I may have a client that day, so hopefully.
Hold on. Let me mute.
Damn, Petty. I know. See, that's why that damn roast was looking the way it was looking during the. Oh shit! Gotta get him. I gotta get you every time. Man, fuck that girl. I'm sorry, I had to watch it. Hold on, they want me to watch a clip. Hold on.
Okay, so I was gonna come up here and entertain y'all because obviously Petty is burning up his house, and Queen is about to cause a ruckus. So I thought I'd come up here and save y'all.
Oh my God, Petty. Oh my God. If what I'm reading in this little clip, oh my God. I might need to send it to you and you watch it, and it's only like a minute and something long. If you listen to what they're talking about and look at the damn chat, you'll know what I'm talking about. Hold on, I'm finna send it to you.
I'm gonna get down. I'll be back later. Okay.
Okay.
Patty, what is you burning up?
Man, it's a faulty alarm. I swear, anytime the oven on, this thing, it's a faulty alarm. It's so sensitive. It's
Look at
so
that,
sensitive.
Petty. Watch that minute and a half. Me, Bree gonna entertain them. Watch that minute and a half and watch the chat.
Hey y'all. So what did y'all cook for dinner? I hope y'all got y'all dinner cooked. I hope y'all wiped y'all ass today. Well, not wiped it, washed it. Hope you wiped it too. Um,
Feeling
cleaned
good
your
for
house.
the second time today.
Yeah, cause it was hot today.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Hope y'all took care of the family today. Took care of that man. Took care of that woman. Mm-hmm. Ravioli, it's almost time to get off, girl. You gonna make it.
Wait till Petty come back. Y'all gonna be like, what the fuck?
Googly moog. It's about time to think about what you gonna have for dinner. We're getting closer and closer to time. Queen, where you going?
I ain't going nowhere, baby.
Oh
Oh,
no,
I
Queen of
got the
all
refrigerator.
trades.
Oh,
Oh, and drink some water because it's real hot outside. Don't need nobody passing out.
they went out to play basketball. My baby and dad.
Ooh, see, that's a good man, Savannah.
Yep, he took the baby out. He was like, "We gonna go play basketball."
Now they might pass out.
Nah, they go indoor gym.
Oh, Queen of all trades. I don't know why I just asked you that thing. Pass out.
Nah, they go indoor gym.
Oh, Queen of all trades. I don't know why I just asked you that thinking you gonna tell me because and y'all be safe.
Bring me some lasagna, Care Bear.
And y'all be safe.
Bring me some lasagna, Care Bear.
I ain't had lasagna in a long time. That actually sounds good with some toast. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, y'all. We handling business. We handling business. When he come back, he finna see and tell y'all what he just saw. Did you see that where it said "I did bite me"?
Yeah. You
You
saw
saw
that?
that shit? Yes. Yes. Admitted to it and everything.
One of their own people right in front of them admitted.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't make
My,
this up.
listen. I was just as blown away as you just were. Like, what? What?
You can't make this up. Their
Yeah.
own people called on them.
And said, "I did bite me."
Boy, this is wild. This is wild. And I'm over here cooking.
Sure
I'm
did.
over here cooking.
Sure the fuck did. Sure the fuck did. Shocked the shit out of me too.
Wait.
That's crazy, ain't it, Petty?
Oh, I gotta leave some water in this. Oh, you gotta leave some water for the sauce, my friend. Leave some
Well,
water for the sauce.
somebody said when they asked if a woman called too, and somebody asked, did a woman call too on Megan? That individual in the chat said, "I did. Bite me."
They sure did. They sure did. Y'all, if y'all need the video, y'all want me to play the video? I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
play it for him. Are you done?
not yet.
Give,
Not yet. I
give
still
me
gotta make
some
it.
of that one pot ziti, boy.
Uh huh. I got this. Oh y'all, look. This is what I got. This is sauce I'm using.
Okay.
I'm not doing it for scratch today because I make a mess. I make cheese everywhere, so I'm using this one instead of using that pesto pot, packing in cheese. So leave me alone.
Okay.
Leave me alone. Leave me be. Don't come at me sideways. Tell us, oh, he using
I'm
bottom.
just blown away that that was sent to me, and I'm waiting on the screenshots about the Bernie talking on my nephew. I don't give a fuck if you said go sit down, take care of your nephew. You shouldn't have said shit. So don't say shit like I mentioned your people. Don't say shit. But since Dora's sitting up here hollering, "Oh, I'm not scared," well, bitch, I'm about to unblock you, and you are more than welcome to come the fuck in.
What? In here? You want her in here?
No, no, I'm gonna
Oh.
handle it on my platform.
Oh, what? What? Hold on. Let me. I think I downloaded. Let me make sure I downloaded it. What you?
Is a yeah, but it just happened. Listen, they just missed what just happened right in front of their own fucking faces.
All right. I'm finna switch it around. I'm finna get y'all on the computer. I'm finna show y'all on the computer. So I'm finna put a computer screen up for you. It's loaded, and y'all are gonna flip around to the computer. Pulling up the chair. Is the chair in the chat today? I just pulled you up. My hands are clean. When I touched the chicken, I did wash my hand with dish liquid Dawn. Dish liquid, do not judge me, is what I had available, so nobody judge me. But I did wash my hands. And I did rinse the noodles for anybody there. So do not come in the start, nothing won't be nothing. Did he wash his hands? I can just hear you now. Did he clean the counter? I can just hear you. Now I'm gonna clean the damn kitchen extra good because I can hear your ass. I bet you it's crumbs on the counter. I bet you. I can just hear this shit. I can hear this shit. I'm good. I'm clean that motherfucker good. I'm gonna clean that motherfucker kitchen good because I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear all the judgment. Oh, he on
Did
the
you just
man.
wash your hands?
told,
I did.
Okay, all right. I mean,
I did. I knew y'all was judging me. I knew you was judging me. I knew it. I knew it. In the back of let me play this clip. I said they judging me.
listen, I just asked because you was mentioning it. So,
As you go? Did you clean as you go? You know, if you clean as you go, it's a lot easier, Petty. Did you know that? I've learned that in
Ah.
23 years.
of course, that's the only way to do it.
Oh, you sound like her. I'd rather just spend an hour or two in the kitchen cleaning.
No, clean as you go is way easier. And then you have the hour or two that you'd be spending in the kitchen doing nonsense that you could have been doing while you were doing it with your family.
This is how I end up going to sleep because I'll spend an hour or two cleaning up.
Yeah,
Gotta
you can
clean
just
up
clean as you go. Yeah, just remember that. Just try it. Just try it. It takes like 8 or 9 days to implement like a routine and things and get yourself in the habit. So yeah, just try it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking out for you. Damn.
I understand.
Okay, bye.
I understand. Okay. Here y'all go. Watch the comments, please. Watch the comments, okay? Everybody watch the comments.
that I was being spoke on this morning. I didn't just go with it. I showed up and say, hey. Or,
Right. Yeah.
hello.
I was in there when you came in there and said that too.
I'm gonna find out if it's true or not. And y'all said it wasn't true, and you know.
Should I just skip to the part or play the whole thing through? What do you think? Either one of y'all. Can you see it now? Can you see the comments now?
They're saying that they didn't call on her, so maybe it's not that part that they're talking about.
They said they want to play it through. Okay.
No, everybody else said it wasn't true, so I'm like, all right, I'm out.
You want to play the part? Let me see. Right there.
Oh, these
There go the part. There go the part. I did invite me. Let's talk about the C, the P's, and the S. I don't know who Beast Mode is. It's somebody out. They don't be over here.
They're saying that that was something to do with Dora calling Dora out or some shit. But I know what was said and what that looked like. Now, Beast Mode, it shocked me too because I thought they was good people. So
They not. I don't even know who that is. I don't know the beast. I don't
It's
know a
somebody
beast.
that was just in my inbox, and that was snapping me a bunch of pictures of they people and all this other shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would they do? Well, you know what? I don't know why people do what they do nowadays. I don't know why y'all do. I'm not even
Well,
gonna
I
ask
can
that.
unblock Dory and she can come talk for her motherfucking self. You want to come over there and talk about Bernie this and Bernie that? Quit coddling that grown ass fucking woman. That woman is older than you.
I agree.
Older
I
than
agree.
fucking you, and you coddling her when she out here starting shit.
So you going live? You going live?
Yes, I'm about
Oh,
to.
this sounds great. This sounds great. Then let me you go ahead and get
All
started.
right.
That way Jennifer could come up and say what she was gonna say, and then we could end up over there. This is perfect. This is perfect, ain't it? Don't you love this network? Don't you love this network? Don't you? You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yeah, we got Jennifer, then I'm getting up out of here.
All right, first, let me tell you a good chicken pasta recipe. You can do it in the crock pot or you can do it on the stove. Take your chicken and instead of using like an Alfredo sauce or something, get that Buffalo Wild Wings garlic Parmesan sauce
Okay.
and then put a block of cream cheese in it and mix that up and then put your noodles in there. That makes the best chicken pasta. You'll love it. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for
Okay. I'm
coming
ready.
back because this mess ain't really TikTok mess, but it's kind of world mess.
Okay.
But it's got me thinking because I got a kid that lives overseas now. So, and I know like since TikTok left and come back, that it kind of leans one way. You know what I'm saying? And we don't like really like talking about stuff anymore.
Yes.
Okay. So you know how the other day, so there's a David and a Goliath that's been fighting for a long time.
Mhm. Were they
And
together?
how
Were they together?
they used to be together
Okay.
and now
Okay.
they're not.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how
Let me just make sure I got it
David,
right.
yeah, you got it right.
Okay.
And
One
how
second.
the other day, David had been planning a real big thing on Goliath for over a year and hit him right in the eye and did some damage,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then just this morning he did it again. He hurt him again. He
What I missed?
they he um
I missed something.
knocked him. He swiped his knee this morning. Knocked him knocked him off a bridge. Hurt a bridge this morning. Yeah, in Crimea. Um,
What? Hold up. I didn't look at the news this morning. Hold on. Hold on. You give me 1 second. Hold on, because I did not look at the news this morning.
yeah, yeah. They damaged a
We're talking
yeah,
about the bill. The bill?
the bridge. They damaged a bridge in Crimea this morning. The David did.
Really? Just
Yeah.
Sash federal spending. Begins exports to food, visa, Diddy trial, Jonathan Jones, Aaron Patrick, uh, uh, wallet, let, what the, what I'm
I
looking.
promise it was overnight last night or first thing this morning. Just the time difference. I always don't know whether to say last night or
I
this
see it.
morning.
I see it now. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it.
Okay. So, and of course, they kept it from James and the Giant Peach again. So, what kind of instability do you think this is going to bring? Because because
We talking about
David
the
is like,
we talking about
huh?
the world and
Yeah,
stability. Talking about
yeah, yeah, yeah.
well, you ain't seen how unstable it is over here.
I know that. I know that. Oh no, we're terrible. I know that. But I'm talking about um it's even more so now because like we're actually
Destabilizing
yes.
whole countries,
Yes.
whole
Yes.
country, whole
Yes.
country, global.
Before our very eyes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, destabilizing whole countries.
Yeah.
We talked about this. Me
I
and
know
you
we did.
talked about this. And we also talked about, we hinted at different countries that might be safe havens.
I know, which is why my daughter now lives in Bosnia, which is why I'm concerned that my daughter lives in Bosnia now.
And I told you nothing connected to Europe, and then you and me, and I told you nothing connected to Europe. Not it's like the
Yeah,
third it's like the third one. You don't want to be connected to Europe in this
no,
very moment because it is decentralized, destabilized. It is a whole lot of stuff. You want to be on an island somewhere.
yes,
You
yes.
you actually you want to be on some island somewhere. You might even want
Well,
to be
like I got, she's calling me and she's like, "Look, Mama," she says, "there's so much they're not telling y'all." I said, I know, I subscribe to news all over the world for this reason." She goes, "No, I promise." She said, "There's so much." And so she sends me links all the time to things that we never see whatsoever. And I says, "Well, right now I'm more worried about them destabilizing where you're at too because of this now."
girl. You know me.
Okay.
You know what we gotta worry
Sorry,
about.
had a phone call. I said just the fact that they've even let it go mainstream media that David withheld from James and the Giant Peach for over a year, that this was planned, that
Mhm.
means that we're iced out even more so than we thought we were.
Girl, what you know what distractions are? That's what they doing. They doing stuff over there so that way when they start, I hate to say, if they start arresting us, nobody'll know.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I know this ain't what we normally talk about, but every now and then I got to talk about this with somebody else. Um, yeah, you're right. Well, they said that all the historians are starting to leave America.
You did. I wanted to talk to you about this last week. I wanted. It was a month ago. These
Yeah,
professors at these universities here, American professors, are leaving.
they are leaving.
Started in March, and I've been wanting to talk about it. Like everybody ain't seeing the signs. They are leaving, and I'm talking about hundreds.
Yeah, they are leaving by the bukus because of course as a historian you study past civilizations and past monarchies, um, dictatorships, things like that. And, when a pattern starts to resurface, they
Hmm.
just said they ain't going to be here for it. And they gone.
Some of us know how to. Some of y'all listen. I really truly believe those of you who have listened to me and Jennifer and listened to us say get a passport at a minimum for you and your family. You're gonna be good if you got to run. Those of you who got radios and got a bag just in case, you're gonna be good.
And listen, now let me tell you about bags, y'all. It is becoming so prevalent or so mainstream, like to just have a basic bag. You don't even have to put a lot of thought into it anymore. You can just go on a site and order a pre-packed bag, a pre-packed emergency bag, if
Yep.
you want one just to have. And I mean that's good for anything, right? That's good for natural disasters. That's good for having to get up and get to going.
Good camping trip.
A good camping trip way back from where I'm from, because that's where I'll be when things go left. I'll be. But yeah, I
I
just
mean, Handmaid's Tale. I mean, it's just Lord Jesus. If you could talk about that show and that book and even 1984. You know who Octavia Butler is, right?
yes, and honey, I think she was almost a soothsayer because she had that other book about the aliens in the ocean. And all that talk earlier this year about now y'all probably think I'm crazy about the aliens in the ocean. Y'all
Girl,
need to read her books.
But hold up, let's talk about Parable of the Sword. Remember in Parable of the Swords, the collars,
Yes.
it's these phones.
Oh, I see that. Yes.
And then remember it had that like savior making, literally
Mm-hmm.
it's in the book. It's in that book.
Mm-hmm.
It's in that book. Like it's like they stole everything from her book. I'm so mad that she did not live.
To see this come to fruition.
Yeah. She wrote the book and controlling folks and the camps. It's called Parable of the Sword by Octavia Butler. If you don't know, if you don't know who this woman is, you have really you have missed a true remarkable writer.
Yes, exceptional author. Exceptional. Yeah. But I mean, it's just so spot on that it's just insane. And like,
Octavia, let me go get one of her books. Hold on. I got so many books. Where is it at? I got too many books. Book by Octavia Butler. Yeah, I'm looking for that one. You haven't seen it? No, I'm not gonna take them all out. So, oh yeah, you need to read this. Oh, you definitely say y'all definitely need to pick up this. No, not you, not you. Where is it at? This is weird. Wait, somebody
you know, and like he said, if you haven't read or if they didn't make you read 1984 in school, that's a good one to read. Animal Farm is a good one to read. Um, all of those really like hit on like stuff that we see going on right now. It's kind of wild, kind of scary, but yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I can't. I'm gonna be at the bookstore tomorrow. I can't find my edition. That's crazy. But if you do want to read something, Dr. Joy also is another good author for understanding stuff. Dr. Joy, I think every person should also get Dr. Joy's book. This is really good on subconscious thinking of things that you may do that you don't know that you do to people. That,
You
but
know, I just started a book on. Have you heard of somatic therapy? Like for somatic trauma, it's supposed to be a therapy that where trauma. Of course, trauma stored in your body, right? So somatic workouts are supposed to help release trauma stored in the different muscles and
okay.
stuff in your body. So you do certain exercising and movements to release the trauma that's stored in your muscles and in your body parts.
Jennifer, I can still hear you. It's really gonna bother me if I don't green screen Octavia. I can still
Okay.
hear
Yeah,
you.
no, green screener for sure because we want these people to know what we're talking about. But yeah, I apologize, y'all. I had to talk about this with somebody when I seen it this morning because it stressed me out. So I'm like, Petty, I know will have seen it, so let me ask him.
World destabilization is happening right before our eyes. I mean, I was just in the store talking to the guy, and he was like, because I was buying the steaks, and he was like, "Are you freaking serious?" And it was thin. They were thin. It was unnaturally thin. He was like, "They want $17 for this, all of them." I'm like, "Yeah, man, you wasn't prepared." His box. It's like, what? They want $17 for this? Like, when this happened? I was like, you must not be paying attention.
Right? I know the other day I got so I got steak burgers. So it was like ground sirloin or something. It
Yes,
wasn't anything
yes.
fancy. So got stuff to do, burgers, buns. It was like to grill out for 4 people. One tomato is like $56. And I was like, that's insane. And I didn't even get nothing special. Like I didn't get no sides, no nothing. And I'm
Just
like, that's crazy.
while they're doing this world destabilization, just think about it. As they continue to rise the prices, how many people are actually going to be able to eat? So it's
Well,
going
you
to be,
know that that's population control, right?
yeah, yeah. So it's going to be some people who aren't going to want to leave their homes and their areas because let's think about USDA coming back in and feeding Americans, and they're going to be there. They're going to stay there because they're getting fed. They are not cooking for themselves. So they're gonna be the remember, once you start building a certain type of person, you if you feed them, they become loyal to you. So you're gonna have a lot of fed people that are gonna become loyal to doing bad things.
Listen, y'all, if y'all don't ever take another piece of advice from me or any advice from me at all, it might be 2 years down the road, 10 years down the road. I don't know. But if they ever move in like that and you're ever don't ever move toward um like um how do I want to put it without just putting it? Don't ever move toward the masses and
Yeah,
toward things like that or toward the help. Move away from it. Move away from it.
yeah. That I was gonna say that. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people moving towards it. I can smell it based off the people who they've been running news stories on it. All these people who losing their social security, they've been running news stories on it. They're gonna be running towards it because these folks. I'm just put it out here. These y'all grandparents do not like to talk about it. They live off their social security, just plain and simple, and it's okay. But these folks and some of y'all families help them out and help them budget their social security. But there are actual thousands, maybe even millions of people right now losing their check. There are thousands, lots of people losing their checks, family members trying to help them, daughters, nieces, nephews trying to help their grandma and their grandfathers out, and they not getting through.
Yep. This is why, see, I believe in multi generational living. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. Like, if you have grandparents, like if my parents were still alive, even though I have been estranged from them for many years, in times like this, I would be like, "Come to my house." You know what I'm saying?
I'm with
Come
you.
to my house.
That's
Um,
how you come on, Jimbo. How you think so many people, certain people, made it through? What's that? 1948 or said 1932? The Great Depression.
yes.
They had all those families that were already living multi generational in the house. So it
And
was,
let's talk about some of the richest cultures in the world right now still live that way. Some of the richest still live that way. And there's a reason for that.
you know what? You might be onto something. You're onto something. Hold up. That is what needs to be said. Okay, this is what needs to be said. You're onto something. If you have a bad relationship with your mother or father or somebody, you need to mend that relationship this year
Yes.
because you and your children may need to go live with them, and they'll let you. And you need to mend that relationship.
And that works both ways. Like if you're estranged from your children, please reach out to them because they might need you. Like this is not a time for us to be separate. So if you are lucky enough to have, because see, like all I have right now in this world are me and my kids. Like I'm the last of my family line. Everybody before me has passed. Um, so if you are lucky enough to have that, definitely mend them relationships because you're going to need them. You're going to need them.
That I'm just trying to. That's not Alicia isn't that Alicia. Is it? You're not that. You know, I'm gonna leave you alone because you may not. You don't even know the hell I'm talking about. Jennifer, you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
I am, but I didn't see her come in. Did she come
Oh,
in?
yeah. Alicia came in, and I just with the profile picture, and I got to click it, and I'm just like, is that?
Alicia, is that you?
Nah, let's not even make let's not even.
Okay.
Yeah, let them have it.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen her in any spaces in a while. Anyway, but yeah, I didn't mean to take this left, and I didn't mean to keep you this long.
No, it was a good left. I needed to have this conversation. I've been wanting to have these conversations. I just would I really don't like that people are on political teams versus reading and knowing policies. So it's not an argument when people bring information to you that someone of that party is going to do. You don't argue with that individual. I wish they wouldn't have got rid of education system.
Well, hello. If that's something they had to do, right?
Megan, for who though? For who? Blocks for who though? Like you gotta come tell me like for who though? Like it depends. It depends. Every situation is dependent. Like it depend though. It depends for who though. For who? Megan, come here. Megan, for who? Come here. Let's see, Jipper. For who though?
I don't know. It's they land on my FYP and like three people all in one live one day said that you popped on their feed and they thought that they were blocked by you, but then you were live, so they truly felt that you were unblocked. So maybe I was thinking maybe like blocks expire after a period of
No,
time.
there's a if I don't know. Queen of all trades doesn't have time to. I don't know if she has time, but if she does, I would like for her to come explain it because we did have a conversation. Yes, she has time. She's going to explain it.
I was
Thank
just curious.
you.
I mean, it's really none of my
Here you
business who
go.
gets blocked
She
and who
got you.
doesn't.
Okay, so there's like a glitch going. I don't know if it's a glitch or I don't know if it's part of the new terms and conditions that we accepted with TikTok recently, but basically, I found out if you guys know who Kula is, the one that people watch, she kind of dates the trans woman on and off and has asked for money and blah blah. So I got blocked from her months ago from a mod, and I didn't say anything crazy, but I got blocked for questioning probably why she was asking for money, for more money, when people were flying her from Hawaii back to us down here, you know. But long story short, Kula came up on my For You page about a week or two ago, live, and I thought, oh my god, like either this is a new account or she unblocked me. And so when I went in, it automatically booted me out saying I was blocked from the creator. And she continuously does show up on my For You page when she's live. So you can watch accounts that have blocked you from the For You page, which I told Petty, that means TikTok being messy as hell. That's some messy ass shit.
Well, and that's
So,
kind of what happened. That's what got me in that one issue with the one person that said I unfriended them and I didn't. And then it came out like, and that was like the thing with you and I the other day. It was like a weird block. I was like, I don't
yeah,
know.
somehow Megan was blocked on my page and I've never blocked her. I had no reason to
Yeah.
block her. So TikTok's new terms and conditions and update is messy as hell. So yes, it is possible to be watching an account that blocked you from the For You page. And then if you go in, it automatically, the system will boot you saying you're blocked by the creator. So it's a weird glitch. So I don't, that's probably what's happening.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. Like that's just kind of what I happened upon the other day. I was just going through and like a group of people were like, wait, we're on block. Like now we can see them and da da da. And then it was like, but that's weird. Like, so
You know, that's a psychological game they doing. Because
That
you know
is.
that psychological trauma somebody's going through right now on the For
It's
You
a
page.
what is it called? A psy.
Yeah, it's a psyop because they're literally putting people who are blocked through trauma.
I
They
mean,
cannot
my
get in
feelings
here.
was hurt. I was hurt when I saw Kula live. I wanted to go back into the drama over there, and then I couldn't go in and read the comments. So my feelings were a little messed up. I forgot about her until she showed up on my For You page. So it
you're
is.
like, don't
It's
dangle that carrot in front of me.
TikTok's messy as hell by themselves. They just don't say it.
And
Yeah,
then
no, that makes
looking
sense.
at people's data, seeing so they're blocked. They're looking at the data now. They can see how many accounts you got on your phone. They're looking at this is how it's a psyop. They're looking at the data that you can't get in here, but did you go on another profile? Did you
Oh
go to
yeah, I
another
don't
program?
have. I only have this.
I
Oh,
believe it. I believe it's all a big case study.
mm-hmm. It
Jennifer, I
is.
swear it is. I really agree with. I swear it is the worst social experiment ever. And every once in a while, I sit back and I start to giggle, being like, "It's crazy."
It is. It is. It is. That's why I'm glad I can come out the matrix. I'm glad I can come out the matrix.
Okay, I was just curious if they I was thinking like, oh, maybe it was like a group of blocking, like somebody went on a blocking spree and maybe like it expired. That's like where my brain went. I do.
Nah. It's what Queen said. It's what Queen said.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes total sense. All right, well, I hope you guys have a great week.
You too. You
You
too.
too,
Thanks.
Megan.
Bye.
Bye. But yeah,
Jennifer, we need to we need to collab on a day each week that we have these conversations about the world
I
because
mean, okay.
it's healthy for me, it's healthy for you. You want to talk about it, I want to talk about it, and I think they need to know about worldly things that are going on. So I think we need to pick a date to
I'm
do it.
down for that.
I actually wanted to pop back up. My friend Scotty and my friend, well, like friend, like I've never met them in real life. So my acquaintance on TikToks, Scotty, he's a former like military, and this other guy, TJ, I think he now work. I don't know what, but I mean both like military background. They said that they would actually be willing to come up and share actual material, things to buy. They don't make money off it, but like where to get your packs, where to like basic survival skills. We did it a couple weeks ago when I was in Sarah, I don't know where I was, Syracuse maybe, and we kind of jumped on that topic one weekend. But they said they'd be more than happy to like come over, and they're really good at explaining things and they can show you exact locations where to buy things, and then you can just go on your own and buy it, but they're more than happy to share their knowledge.
It sounds like a good idea too. That sounds like a good idea too. Yeah, people need to be informed. I agree. I agree. So I'll get with you, Megan, on a day uh, for them next week that they can help. Or sometime this week if they're available. I'll get with you.
And
I
then the lady on the finance thing, if you want, we can
yes,
follow up on that when you're.
yes, we need her as well when she's available. When she's available, because I love the fun stuff, but I want to get back to I love the fun stuff, but I also like feeding people. And sometimes it don't come out of my mouth the right way, but if they can get the knowledge from somebody, I really want people healthy, wealthy, and wise. Seriously, like I really want that. I want it
Sounds
bad.
great.
I
And
like that
thanks
idea.
for chatting about it, both of you. That was great to kind of touch on that again and just talk about those things. I like those topics. I mean, I everybody has their different things, but
Just read the policy. Read the policy. That's what I say. Read the policy. Read the policy.
I
Ah,
love it. Just read it all. And it doesn't matter. It's not red, it's not blue.
nope.
It's
well, that's why I wanted to go. Now you're making me. Now I gotta go look. All right, Dave. It's been a. I didn't even look at this today, and now I gotta go look.
what are we looking at now?
Stock market news.
Mhm.
The chips. Okay. Nasdaq turns positive. Okay.
Yeah, no, it
Uh,
was a good day today.
yeah. Uh, Phew, I thought I was gonna. Woo, woo. Now I'm gonna see something. It's good. It's good. It's good.
No, you could breathe. Today was with the turmoil, there's things that are being like offset in order to not have us take a nosedive at the moment until further
Oh,
notice.
when that court stepped in and blocked that tariff thing,
Yeah.
yeah,
That
praise
was wild.
praise be to the folks who use their power to stop that bullshit.
Blocking and unblocking and blocking. It was
Yeah.
wild.
I know you think I'm crazy, but I do believe that there's a method to all the madness based on what I've personally sat and watched and listened to. So I think it will continue in that manner.
What you talking about? That administration?
Uh huh.
There's no method to the madness. There's no method when people are losing jobs. When you can't. I know people want to be with their political team, and that's fine. But when people are actually losing their health care, losing their checks, there's no method to that. There's no humanity to that. And that's the last thing we want. We do all want to be rich and wise and have money and pick a team that works. I just, my humanitarian always kicks in when I hear that people are actual people are losing homes. People are can't eat. People can't feed their kids, and they're losing food stamps. And it may not mean a lot to a lot of people, but there are moms that are struggling and don't have the same luxuries as everyone else, or that administration may have, and to be caught up to say things like you really truly believe in God and all these things, but you don't have a humanitarian bone for the things that are going on to the less privileged is not walking in Jesus like, because Jesus definitely uh if they want to use Christianity, then they need to walk like Jesus did, and it was to be a humanitarian, not this, not what's going on to we can worry
Well,
about
I mean, look, what you just said. Let's just look at the past again. What are they doing? They're weaponizing.
Christianity.
Yeah, some of the reddest WARSs have come from that weaponization of that right there.
Yeah.
I mean, because how many million people are getting cut from Medicaid, Medicare?
All the people that lost their federal jobs in West Virginia and everywhere else, like that voted for this, then I understand you supporting your team and that administration, but just try to have a humanitarian bone, please, as well.
100, and I 100% agree in stability and bipartisanship. I think that is our greatest potential growth in life. I like bipartisanship.
Can we talk about the tweet though, or can we talk about the Truth Social post real quick?
The one where he was on the toilet, Lord, which one? Which one?
Exactly, which one? I'm gonna say my favorite this past week only because I believe that they exist, and this is a different conspiracy theory. Um, but the one about the previous,
Oh, President,
yeah.
that was disgusting. On one hand, you
How can
and
that's
I'm not part of a team, but the guy, anyone, if any person is having cancer, like you don't like tell them I'm sorry and then do a like whole spiel and like come on, the guy has. I mean, like I feel for anybody with cancer. It's like why did he do that?
But why? What I want to know is, don't he pay somebody to take his phone away?
No, I don't think. I don't think so. I think some people who have been privileged have never been told they are wrong. They are. It's a no. That's absolutely wrong. And he's never been told that in his life. And
Well,
nobody's.
listen, I tell my kids, if you ever hear me going crazy, you better come take my phone. One of them might even be sneaking in here right now, because if they ever see me get in a box and they hear me in here going sideways, they come in here and they're taking my phone.
It's all good. I truly believe it's not left or right. I think those are all. If you are a smart person, if we are all smart people, you should know about the Federalists. You should know about what John Adams said about why they made these parties. They did it on purpose, just like a football game. People are going to root for their team regardless. But if we put you in a party and you feel part of a team, you're not going to see the horrible policies we put in because you're stuck on being in a team and not on actual policies. If more Americans were really truly looking for their tax dollars and worried about it, we would truly be back in the Tea Party days where none of this shit would be flying.
Yeah. And listen, I know y'all are going to think this is the most boringest thing in the world, but you learn a lot from having C-SPAN play in the background when you ain't got nothing else to do and like you're cleaning or something like that. Turn C-SPAN on and listen to some of these congressional meetings. You'll learn. You'll be like, "What did I just hear? Did I just hear that right?" And yeah,
You'll hear stuff like some senator some nice senator is trying to get universal income, and this is not food stamps, but money to your pocket, and with your tax dollars paying you every month. This makes sense. Feeding the people, feeding you so you don't have to struggle. And C-SPAN, you'll listen, and there'll be people arguing against it because we need more prisons.
Yeah. Oh, prisons is big money though.
Yeah,
Big money.
I know that stock's shooting up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to and well, and you know what? I hate to say it, but they're on to something as to why that's shooting up. We all know why.
But
Because
Jennifer, you don't remember the begin when I did the project when I talked about P25.
mm-hmm.
Don't you remember saying, "Well, I'm not going to do it, but if you want to do it, here's a tip. You should get into prison stocks." I was like, "But I'm not
Mm-hmm.
that low." I said, I literally said it.
You did.
If you want some money, get into prison stocks. That shit shot through the roof. Been shooting up. I said, "Yep, predicted that one."
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we should do this once a week because now I'm thinking a whole nother conversation is what well, I know that he's like no longer friends or whatever with Trump because he got in and got what he wanted. And then they're two egomaniacs, so they couldn't coexist. But what Elon is doing to the people in that little town by Memphis, you've heard about that, right?
I thought it was in Texas.
No, 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 no. Where his computer company is?
Oh my
It,
God! Yes, I just heard about it. The pollution. The
yes.
Oh my God! The carbon index pollution, and how he snuck in there, and it's polluting that
Mm-hmm.
town, and they
Mm-hmm.
are just now talking about it, but
Mm-hmm.
snuck in there, and
Mm-hmm.
literally people are catching all type of diseases in that town.
Mm. That when they finally break the case wide open on that, and it will be years because it is Elon Musk. There's going to be thousands upon thousands of deaths. Um, yeah, yeah. I think is it it's like a little town around Memphis. They're
It's a
calling it.
little.
I think
It's
it's
a,
like Boxwood,
let me look it up.
Tennessee. Because I'm in Tennessee. I think it's Boxwood.
But that's the thing I'm talking about. That's one of the
Yeah,
things
yeah.
I'm talking about.
He's got a computer where he has his computer factory set up now. There's so much pollution in the air. They cannot breathe. They're having multiple respiratory issues. And
Yep.
guess what? People are just now starting to cover it because it's a poverty stricken area.
Here it is. Elon inside the small town where Elon supercomputers have residents. We really gonna have to do a deep dive on this.
Let's do it. Let's do a deep dive on that like next week.
Yeah, because it's in South Memphis. This is what I'm talking about when I say we worry about money, but this because it's a small town and these people are low income. You're letting these folks. Oh, I don't want to cry. You're letting these folks get harmed for an administration, and they getting exposed to all type of carbon index. Their children are getting born with asthma and all type of stuff. Not oh man, I can't believe I'm ah. This is heartbreaking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's terrible.
That's that story. Whoa,
Covered up by money. Covered
man.
up by money.
We need to have more humanitarian in us, y'all. Like we really do. I want you all healthy, wealthy, wise, but this what's going on here in an entire world is absolutely ridiculous. And yes, you
Oh,
should.
really, CJ? CJ says she ain't far from there.
Lord Jesus, are you okay though? Is everything your respiratory good though? Is yours good? Because I know that stuff.
Carries.
Chemtrails don't worry me. This is like chemtrails is like Bigfoot. Come on, Jennifer. You know it's a theory. Chemtrails is a theory though, isn't it?
No,
No,
chemtrails is real petty. I hate to tell you.
I I know, but I mean, you got to be in a certain area when they doing that.
Yeah, I'm not like that close. I mean like within 65 miles. I'm
Okay,
not
okay,
like sitting on it.
Wow.
okay, so, but you have been heard about
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
this is just horrible.
So if the wind carries right, though, you could possibly get some of that pollute that. Well, you would get some of that polluted air.
Musk plant turbine spews out an estimated 1,200 to 2,000 tons of nitrogen dioxide. We're not. We're talking about not H2O. This is
No.
NOx. NOx. We're not talking about good air. We're talking about bad toxins. NOx, not H2O. Not that is a lot.
And so think this is one of the major things that are like that's like giving off in EMFs. I don't know if y'all are familiar with EMFs, but like it's electromagnetic fields like have y'all
Yeah, yeah,
ever
yeah, yeah. The
so
median. Do you know what the income is of the medium? The medium family income here is only
I was gonna
$36,000.
say 30 something thousand, yeah.
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah. And
whoa.
so listen, okay, so my next theory is they're redistributing a large part of the FBI to Memphis. You seen that, right? From Washington, where they're closing down the branch in Washington, D.C. I don't know if anybody else did y'all see that where they're going to redistribute like a couple hundred FBI agents to Memphis, and they say it's because of the crime rate in Memphis, because it's supposed to be like the number one um schmurder capital right now. I think it has to do more so with police in this situation, with what's going on with this situation with this company, with Elon's company. That's what I think. I mean, I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm a crazy old lady, but I don't put nothing past nobody.
The electrical the electrical. I can't say it.
MFs. Just say EMFs.
MFs. MFs.
And that alone, if you've ever been like in a home that emits a lot of EMFs, you'll automatically feel sick to your stomach, queasy, headaches. Like if you have a lot of computer devices, electronic devices in your house, you can feel that way. They say that ghosts and things give off a lot of EMFs. That's why you'll see
Yes,
ghost
yes.
hunters use EMF detectors. Um, but that's why sometimes they say when like if you're surrounded by like a poltergeist or spirit that you can become a little ill to your stomach.
But do you know how much energy we're talking about? Electrical energy, but
Yes.
energy is comes in many forms. Do you know how much energy that ghost or spirit has to use to even be still here on this earth? That's
Yes.
crazy. That's
Y'all want to
crazy.
know? Listen, y'all want to know another fun fact about me? I'll tell you if you promise you won't laugh. Okay.
We're not.
Okay. So now listen, Petty can tell you this is true because I've sent him something and like I used to have a store, okay, before I got the C word. Anyway, that's a story for another day. But
You got the C word.
the C word.
Okay, okay, okay,
I've
okay.
had the C
Yeah.
word.
Okay, okay, okay. I understand now.
I beat it though. I'm a
Good,
survivor.
good, good.
FC. Anyway, um, I cleanse people's houses.
Okay.
I cleanse people's houses. So I can do that.
But
It's
what
very
happened? But what happened when you cleaned somebody? It sounded like something very interesting happened when you did a spiritual cleaning.
I mean, there's sometimes, yeah. I mean, sometimes wild stuff happens.
Did something not want to leave somebody else?
Sometimes things do not want to leave. Yeah, that's a true story.
Oh, oh, that sounds scary. Can I ask, like, do stuff be like that? You could like lights be going off, or like water be going off, or something, or curtains be moving or something?
Okay, so so it really depends. Number one,
Okay.
um, and it all depends on what you're dealing with because you have poltergeist energy, you
Mm-hmm.
have spirit energy, which is like ghost energy, right? And then you
Mm-hmm.
have D energy, which I don't even say that word. I don't like to say
With
that word.
DE, with the
Yeah,
yeah,
that,
okay,
yeah,
we
yeah.
okay, I know what you're talking
You have
about.
that. You work on that kind of time.
Because you a housing unit. You're a vessel. That's why I would call you. You know, like when the thing, that little globe, and the electricity be going off of it.
Hmm.
So I'm treating you like that right now because I don't want us to get nothing up in here. Because you one of them. You a very powerful person. You one of them. And things like coming. So yeah, don't say anything. Don't say any words.
Oh no, 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 no! I wouldn't.
No,
No, no,
just
no,
tell
no,
us a story. Tell us a story of one that you've done, please. Okay, bye.
no. Okay, so listen, I will tell y'all a story, and hand to the heart, this is God's honest truth. She wouldn't mind me telling this story. Um, I
Hold
might
up.
even still have a picture somewhere. I'll have to see if I can find it. Okay, so a lady I know. Okay, first let me give y'all a tip. Okay, my grandma told me this. I'm gonna tell y'all this. If y'all go antiquing or if y'all go yard selling, only bring one thing in your house at a time. Okay. So if anything starts acting off or anything new starts happening, you can be like, where is that coming from? And you're like, oh, I brought this into the house. Okay. So um I have a friend that calls me one night and she's like, hey, I need you to come to my house. And I'm like, why? And she says, well, I think something's going on. She said I was doing dishes and I've been feeling something like brush up next to me. And I've not really been paying attention to it. Like one night I felt something, at the foot of my bed. I didn't think nothing about it. Just little things have been happening. But yesterday she had a little dog named Macy. Okay, little baby dog. She said yesterday when I was doing dishes, I felt something press hard against my back. And she said when I turned around, it picked up Macy's tail and it picked Macy up and it dropped Macy to the floor. She said, I need you to come here. And I said, okay, I'll come there. And she says, but look, Jennifer, she said, she says, I think I've screwed around. I don't know. Because she's pretty in tune herself. And she's like, I've just let things go on for like 2 or 3 months. She said, and things have just gotten progressively worse. I said, okay, no problem. I'm a call Christina. Christina's my friend. She plays the Native American flutes. Okay, so if one way of clearing too is sound clearing.
Okay.
Like so a lot of clearing and cleansing is intention. Okay, is the way you set intention. So I called Christina. I said, hey, do me a favor. Come go through this house with me. If you will play the flutes while I cleanse the house, I think that would be good. I said, just to get the energy moving and to raise the vibration because music raises vibration, right?
Right.
And everything operates on a vibrational scale, y'all. So we get out there, and she lives out in the boondocks. She lives out in BFE. And so we finally get there, and she has a freaking basement. And so she goes in there, I go in there, and Christina goes in there.
Girl, I'm looking for my life.
And that's okay. So I have her go through with the salt burn. Okay, so she goes first with the salt burn. The salt burn is where you take Epsom salt and you light it with alcohol and you go through. It's kind of like saging, right?
Okay.
Um,
It's Epsom salt though.
but it's Epsom salt.
Like, where can I buy this?
You can buy Epsom salt at the store, Petty.
Oh, and just light it with alcohol, right?
Yeah, what you do is you put it like in a Pyrex. I always use like a one of them Pyrex
Yeah.
measuring
Yeah.
bowls, and you saturate the top with alcohol and you light it on fire.
And walk through
And you
clockwise or
walk through
counterclockwise.
just like you're gonna do with sage.
Okay.
So with sage. Now everybody has their own method and madness. You can go clockwise, counterclockwise, blah 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 blah. But I tell y'all, I like to go counterclockwise, and this is why. I believe that counterclockwise will undo everything that's been done.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Hit it. Come on. Continue the story.
Okay. So
I
she
got you
goes
off
through
track.
with
I'm
the
sorry.
salt burn. Christina goes through playing the flutes, and then of course I have holy water. That's why I told you the other day. Anybody can get holy water. The Catholic Church encourages you to come in there and get it. They do not mind. And so we go through and we go through every room of the house, and I have a certain thing that I say that I like to say whenever I'm going through a house. It's personal to me. I won't tell y'all what I say, but basically it's like, love and light. I do everything with love and light. That's how I feel. That's how I operate. Um, so y'all don't look at me no other way. I just believe in love and light and positivity. Period. Point blank. Um, and I just, you know, anything I do, I believe in walking in the light and doing it because I don't believe in nothing coming back on you. So we go all through the top of the house, and so then we have to go to the basement. So when we get to the flipping basement, when we're going around there, the first thing I walk up on is this mirror. And I say, and I stop.
Real
Like,
quick. Real quick.
mhm,
Real quick. Do you believe in covering mirrors?
I believe in locking mirrors.
Doing what?
Locking mirrors.
Oh, that's a whole. Okay. Please continue the story. I'm sorry.
Okay. And I won't have a mirror facing my bed, and I won't have two mirrors in the same room, and I won't have mirrors facing each other. Anyway, so I get to a mirror and I say, "Where does this mirror come from?" And she said, "I got it at an estate sale." I said, "How long have you had this mirror?" And she said, "About 3 months." And I said, "And how long has everything been going on?" She said, "About 3 months."
Mm.
And I said, "Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of this." I just knew, like it just hit like 100%, like a hound hits on a duck, like I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Like the hair went up on the back of my neck. I stopped dead in my tracks. Like
Girl,
that was it.
they don't know the mirror not supposed to face the bed. Go ahead, please continue the story. I can't believe y'all don't know that.
We're
Please
gonna have
continue.
everybody. Anyway, okay. So I finished doing the downstairs, and then I said, "Look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this mirror out the basement steps, like out the basement." I said, "Then I'm going to come in and we're going to cleanse the basement again. Then we're going to go outside." So I took the mirror outside. And then we come back in, we cleansed the basement again, and then we went outside. And I kid y'all not, because she said, "Well, what am I supposed to do with this mirror?" I said, "We're gonna burn the mirror." I promise y'all. I'm gonna ask her if I can't find the picture. I'm gonna ask her if she still has the picture. We burnt the mirror, and you can see something coming up out of the flame. It looks like something coming out of the flames of the fire where we burnt that flipping mirror. And so I said, "No," I said, "Now we're gonna, burn it to ash." I said, "Make sure that there's nothing left of it." And so after we burnt the mirror down, and then so we took, and I said, "Tomorrow morning, when all of your ashes are done, you're gonna take your ashes, you're gonna collect your ash, and you're gonna bury your ash." So she buried her ash, and then we cleansed her house again, and that was that. And there's y'all a story, and it's a true story.
Can you hit on the mirrors on? Well, I'll tell why I don't put the mirror in front of bed. I don't put the mirror in front of bed. She has more knowledge, but from what I learned, I don't put mirrors in front of the bed. I was told you need to cover mirrors as well. I don't do that because the mirrors aren't facing my bed, but I was told that things can travel through mirrors. Jennifer, tell us what you know.
Oh no, Tara, not on her property. Um, so mirrors are portals, and I fully believe mirrors are portals. So I don't want to put a mirror in front of my bed because I don't want anything looking back at me like in the middle of the night from another dimension, plane, source, or anything like that. And I know y'all probably think that y'all can say this crazy old lady said the craziest stuff today, and that's fine. But I no, no, it's a no for me.
It only took me when I think I know I saw something out the corner of my eye. I believe the mirror portal thing. I know in that mirror, I was not moving, and at the corner of my eye, it looked like my arm moved. Ain't no damn way.
Yeah, yeah.
Ain't no, you ain't gonna trick me. You're not about
Mm-mm,
to trick me.
mm-mm.
Uh,
No, so I lock all my mirrors. So there's a way you can like lock your mirrors. You can anoint your mirrors and lock them. So I lock my mirrors, but I still won't have two in the same room, have them facing each other, or have them in
you
front of
see
my
what you was
bed.
doing?
Hmm?
Girl, you like joking with me? Are you being sarcastic? Christy, are you being sarcastic? Or like, are you like saying an experience that happened? You was taking a picture of the Christmas tree and the girl was beautiful. Like, are you talking like, oh shit. Oh, that's scary as fuck. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
no, don't you show me shit.
So listen, one time with a mirror. Okay, so my unhusband, when he was a young boy, he hand painted this big mirror with his biological dad, and his biological dad died when he was like a teenager. So after we had gotten married, I thought, and he like, um, the dad's girlfriend or whatever took the mirror, and like she was kind of an ornery old lady, but like for something, I thought, oh, it'd be so sweet if I tried to get that mirror back because he talked about it a lot when we first got married. And so I called her because I ain't scared of nobody. So I called her and I'm like, "Hey, I know you have this mirror. It ain't doing you no good. I want to come get it because my husband would like this mirror.
Girl,
He painted this."
did you see Jezebel's comment? She said it was a selfie and nobody else was in my. They is scaring the shit out of me.
We all gonna have to sleep with the lights on tonight. Not me. I'll be rubbing my feet together, but and so I went to Nashville and I picked up this mirror, And and I brought it home. The unhusband, oh, he's so happy he got this mirror, blah blah blah. Anyway, so we hung it in the house and whatever. So one day I was in there and I was cleaning, and I had been over, and I stood up and I thought I seen him behind me, and it scared me and I screamed and I turned around and he wasn't standing there. Honey, I want you to know I seen his daddy that day. I ain't never seen his daddy a day in my life, but as soon as I seen that person and I turned around and it wasn't the unhusband, I knew exactly who it was I had seen.
Whoa! Oh shit. Okay. All right, it's official. Our day, our day. This Wednesday. Is it Wednesday, Jennifer?
What today? Yeah, no, today's Tuesday. We can do
Okay,
Wednesday.
so we'll kick it off every Tuesday and Wednesday. If we got the news and this stuff right here, Tuesday and Wednesday. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. I don't care what nobody say. I'm getting goosebumps. This is your stuff is good. Between the news and this is good stuff. I don't care what nobody say. This is good. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, yeah. So how that's
Yeah, I think it's fine, and I think we can like do some real world topics like what's really going on, and then other people can share their stories too when they want to. Yeah,
yeah. This is
because it's kind of a distraction from this mess, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That other stuff, I love not thinking about the mess.
Oh, shits and giggles. So, how do you lock a mirror? Hold on, I'll tell this real quick and then I'll be done. Okay. So, get you some holy oil, okay, which is just anointed oil. You can use, like, whatever you like, any kind of blessed oil. And then what you do is you take and you just anoint the four corners of your mirror. And then what I do is, like, I draw the symbol of the crucifix, like, on my mirror.
But what
And then
about? Can I do the onyx?
yes, whatever you're comfortable with. And listen, do it with confidence, okay? It's about intent and confidence. Stand in your belief. That's the main thing, is know your beliefs. Know what you stand for. Know that you got all them ancestors behind you for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So know that you got a squad back there. And so then you just basically pretend like you're taking a skeleton key or whatever, and you just put it like toward the middle of your mirror, and you lock your mirror.
Nice, nice.
And you just visualize locking your mirror, and that's it.
Man, what the fuck, man? Jennifer, they done ended the damn live.
I'm sorry I talk too damn much.
No, you don't. You don't talk too much. We gonna have the clips. I'm just saying, they know they could have went for another 2 hours. They
No shits and giggles. You don't have to have a skeleton key. You can just visualize a key. You don't have to have a physical key if you don't want to.
Hold on, Jennifer. We gotta go. I can get her to tell me what the hell happened. But let's go over there. Let's go. Let's.
Ah,
All right. Bye.